Greetings, my brethren. 'Tis I, Steve, heading back to work. I didn't do a video yesterday because I didn't really care to, and what was there really to say? So again, when I sprained my ankle, it wasn't a horrible one. It was a quick, so I was hoping I'd be able to work yesterday, and I woke up and there wasn't really much swelling or bruising or anything, but it was just stiff. And, it had only been like 12 hours since it had happened when I had to wake up for work. So I was like, I have sick hours. I'm gonna be safe and call out. It was probably a good idea. I was able to walk on it. There wasn't too much pain, but there was some discomfort. And I was like, you're at a job where you have to walk around all the time. So I'm feeling it's still stiff, but there's not really much discomfort in the realm of pain from the tweak. So I have a little bandage around it, for safety's sake, but by the time I went to bed last night, I felt like I was walking okay on it. Do you want to get a little fucking closer to me with that thing? Jeez, dude. Anyway, so I should be good for today. I'm just gonna be keeping a constant monitor on my ankle. Hopefully it's not gonna be too crazy of a day. So I'm gonna try to, just not, don't rush anywhere. You'll get there when you do. Everybody knows you messed your ankle up like a dum-dum. So, I don't think anybody's gonna be expecting me to be running around or any of that garbage today. So I'm just gonna take it easy, do my job, and just, if there's any tight corners I gotta go around, just making sure to do it delicately, something like that. Tired, because I went to sleep, and then my girlfriend went to work, and then she ended up coming home early, and so both times when I had to wake up my girlfriend and when she came home early, I ended up not really being able to fall back asleep super quick. It happens. So I just didn't quite get enough sleep. So I'm already really tired out of the gate. But today it's 11:30 to 8:30 shift. It's still 9 hours, but at least I'm not at work till 11. Hopefully there'll be fewer crackheads at the max stop when I get off. And then tomorrow, it's a simple 5.5 hour shift. And then I got 2 days off. So this is really the last super rough thing to get through before I get another little gap. So as I continue to get more and more tired throughout the day, just have to remember that. Man, right when I got to the top of the stairs, some dude he had a bag full of whatever, and he just kind of threw it down, and in his really dirty, nasty pajama pants, just kind of walked away. You gotta expect something to happen there, even in broad daylight. Yeah, of the last 4 nights I've gone to the Max stop, in this case the Powell stop, one of the nights I didn't see anything. Or I didn't see any of this. So 3 out of 4 nights though, 3 of my last 4 nights, I saw in total 7 different people just in and around that stop smoking crack. There was 3 people the other night. There was no one the night before that, 1 person the night before that, and then 3 people sitting there in the little shelter area. I think that's the order it went in. It's not really that relevant, I guess, but it's one of the benefits of hurting your ankles. I was able to get picked up, so I didn't have to worry about going to the Max night before last. And tonight I'm off at 8:30. I'm off a little bit early, but Yeah, so, you know, when I constantly say hanging out with the crackheads at the Mac stop, I'm not just, you know, being one of those people that's like, oh my God, you're crazy. You're like a crackhead. It's like, no, I'm saying that because there's people there smoking crack. Okay, I went to the store, got my usual stuff. That's not really that significant of a thing. I just left Walmart, and I gotta say, Walmart, which we all know is shit, they're conducting some like MK Ultra stuff in there. So I'm walking through the store, and all of a sudden it's almost like there's feedback through their stereo system, or whatever they use to play their music and messages and stuff, their intercom. It was this piercing, shrill, kind of like feedback noise through a mic for a few seconds. I'm like, that was interesting. Then when I'm standing in the self-checkout, that noise started happening again. It went for a good piercing, retching squeal of a noise. Went for about 20 seconds, and I legitimately have a headache now. It immediately gave me a headache because it was so ear piercing. So yeah, that sounds like some early stage mind control stuff. So it's 2:30. I'm 3 hours into my shift, and part of it I think is I need to eat. Feeling real blah. I feel so wiped out. They tell you when you have fibromyalgia, rest is obviously important. You want to get your 8 to 9 hours of sleep a night. And I haven't done more than like 7 hours of sleep the last like 4 nights. And it's not like insomnia or anything. It's just, I'm like, oh, I should probably go to sleep now. Oh, but I could watch this video, just one more video before bed. And then, I forget it takes me usually like 20, 30 minutes to go to sleep. And, it's the last 4 days that's happened. So I am, and yeah, I didn't work yesterday, but I've worked the 3 days around it. So I think that's a big reason why I feel so wiped out. Taking my half in style. Look at this. I still feel like I'm gonna die. I'm still feeling real wiped out. I hear, if you can call this a positive, so I'm on my half now. You probably assume that. By the time I come back from my half, I'm just gonna have a sliver over 3.5 hours left. Now, when I start feeling real wiped out, whatever the circumstances that are least, that day my fibromyalgia decided to kick my ass. The really, really bad periods, the wiped out periods, rarely last more than 4 hours, maybe 5. And I've been feeling this for about 3.5 hours. So my hope is within the next hour or two, I'm going to start coming out of it. And I'm still going to be tired, but I'll be like, I just won't feel like I'm just like, oh God, don't make me move anymore. That, and just legs are stiff, arms are stiff. Nothing's really horrible. It's just, oh God. Like even sitting on the stairs like I usually do for my half, I was just like, no, I need the lap of luxury. All right, workday over. And I did start feeling, still feel utterly exhausted, but I did start feeling a little bit better in terms of not feeling completely wiped out the last couple hours. My shift, that's what happens. It's not even usually what happens, it's just the way things go with me. But yes, even the last like 20, 30 minutes, it was like I kind of started fading again. It was like my body was like, I revitalized you. Why are you still working? Stop working, you're tired. And I'm like, sorry, body. I'm almost there. All right, so I just gotta get home. There's a football game going on over yonder because Benson's moved in here, and it's Friday night. It's when the games usually happen. So my usual shtick, at least it's like 8:30, not 11. I don't know if that means there's gonna be any fewer crackheads about, but one can hope. It's just so weird to be leaving here at any time at night, and there's just like, there's lots of people around. And so it's actually, I should still get there, pretty easily, but it's actually a scenario where I kind of got to hustle. So I'm just now getting to the end of the parking lot of the high school, and Max is about 7 minutes away, so it's just close enough. And getting close to Halloween. I don't know how well it's gonna turn out, but we have a frightening moon on the horizon. And the Max is about 4 minutes away. Last time I was here, there were 3 different people smoking crack. Wondering if somehow tonight that will be outdone. Not that I want that to happen by any stretch of the imagination. It's getting ridiculous. Even after they cleared out a lot of this, there's not even really that many. A lot more of the people are down on the other side of the bowling alley here, but still, there's just so much sketchiness, and so often I'm here by myself. I'm like the only structurally sound person. Oh, yep, I'm already seeing new tents over there. That's how quickly they restart again. Yeehaw. Uh-oh. It was all chill. Now I'm hearing the noises. Someone's screaming back there. Way, way back there. I think under the overpass. Unless they're on a bicycle, which I guess I can't rule out. They ain't gonna catch me. I heard just a little bit a, and then I heard oh no, motherfucker! I'm like, oh no. Why are there fireworks going off? Who's setting off fireworks? Huh. Well, I'd hang around and investigate that further, but that dude that just walked by me looked a little out of order. You're out of order. And whoever was screaming behind me, if they're coming this way, I'm just willingly letting them catch up. So there's just, I don't want to be loitering around here too much. No, it looks like nobody's really coming up behind me. But yeah, I wonder what they're, what, for what reason would someone be launching? Those are the big ones. See if you can hear them. There's a lot of them going off. And hello. Doing some weird stuff with my hands. Look at these. Look at this shadow. You can't really see the shadow because the light's making the shadow. Anyway, made it home safe. I'm still alive. You can't complain about that. Yeah, it's only 11:45 and I'm tired. I never really got out of being tired, but this is good. I'm ready to fall asleep. Means I'll get hopefully more than 9 hours tonight, and I'll be a little bit more ready for work tomorrow, which is a short shift. So hopefully the stars align and things aren't too rough tomorrow for the short time I'll be at work. And just, I like to feel a little bit better after feeling so just wiped out today at work. Getting enough sleep, I think, is a pretty critical factor in all that. So I bid you adieu. Thank you so much for, following as you do. keeping an eye on me. That's, kind of what these are for, just, taking it day by day. And I appreciate it. And that's it. I'll see you tomorrow.